Okay, here we are. Welcome to Sheepy Hollow, and we're on another run to the city this time. I'll fix this. There we go. Get that all organized so you don't fall off. Nobody behind me. Seatbelts on. Okay, radio off. And climate. What are we doing here? Let's do that one. That'll take some of it. Okay, Jeep's warmed up. Okay, we're on a run to Princess Auto. Got to pick up the PV. Going to Costco and Superstore. So I got both cameras and I'll do my best to record as much as I can. I don't know how to make this thing stop. So we got 2 batteries and that's going to be the whole 9 yards. We're heading in a southeasterly direction. And let's see how high up we are about here. It's cold out. It's -7. We're supposed to get some more snow showers today. And we're at 672 feet above sea level, which is about 130 feet lower than Sheepy Hollow is. Now, according to some folks, there's hardly any snow in the city, and I'm hoping that's the case. I don't really want to. Well, we just got to be careful. These roads are slippery out here. We've had quite a bit of ice and rain and snow and sleet, hail, whatever. We got it all. So what we're going to do is we got to get some pop. Me and my wife more so. She likes her Coca-Cola, and I like my ginger ale. And occasionally I like a grape or orange or a cream soda pop to change up from the ginger ale. I like the ginger ale because I think that when you drink the Coke, it's leaving all that dye in your stomach, and who knows what's in there. Besides a cup of sugar in every can. There we go. -6, and we're at 590 feet. So we're dropping pretty fast. So, welcome to the new subscribers, by the way. We're at 437, I think it was, when I walked out the door this morning. Oh, good, I got nose spray in this jacket. Can't seem to go anywhere without nose spray. Oh, there's a pothole there. Yeah, it'll be a doozy come spring. And I gotta watch out here. This place is already chewed up. There. that reminds me, my camera's coming quick. As I mentioned, the squeaky wheel video, they're going to replace, well, they're just going to give me another camera, which I thought was awesome. The other one, like, you don't tell you these things, and then sometimes you kind of wonder how freaking smart you are. But I have a nice tripod that I bought for my SLR, or whatever you call it. And there's a shoe that, if you put it on the shoe, you can click it onto the camel, or the tripod, and it's got one of those swivel tops on it where it's like a ball. And you can rotate the ball around to get the different angles and stuff like that for the camera. Well, anyway, I didn't fix this thing here, I see either. The screen's on the whole way here. Oh well, it is what it is, I guess. So anyway, when I screwed it on there, the way the shoe fits with my regular camera, like the big guy, there's two little rubber things that are in on the shoe. So this little camera didn't quite fit on there right. So, me wanting to make sure that the camera was safe, I tightened the little screw that goes into the bottom of the camera too much, and it cracked it. Well, if that wasn't bad enough, I have this kind of like a gorilla, miniature tripod that has these, it's made up of these like balls that hook together, and every once in a while it becomes kind of loose. So I stuck the camera on top of the fridge in the mount. Wouldn't you know it, it tipped right off and hit the floor, and everything went in different directions. So it kind of upset me in a way that I thought, geez, well, maybe I'll write a review, and if they read the review, maybe they'll beef up the bottom of the camera so it won't break when numpties like myself get it. Well, geez, I would say close to 6 or 9 months later, oh, there's Jamie in his nice blue truck. Watch for the wave. See? Very slow, cool. Just lift your hand up. Minimal effort. So anyway, I put that review in there. And just a little while ago, somebody must have been tasked to go and read all the reviews on Amazon.ca. And he wrote me and asked me if he could send me a new camera or half my money back. And I thought, yeah, okay. And all I got to do is take the review down. So I'll take the review down. And if anything happens, I'll put another review for whatever happens the next time back up. The only issue I've got with the cameras now, or I've always had it from the beginning, is when you plug it into the computer. I think the USB cable, where it plugs into the camera, not the cable itself, but the connection on the camera, isn't very good either. So what I'm ending up with is it disconnects all the time. So now I've got to take the memory card out of the camera, put it in one of those little micro card USB thingamajiggies, and plug that in. So now what's going to end up happening, I know, is the connection where the microcard goes into the side of the camera is going to wear out, and then it won't be working at all. But that's just the way things are. Yeah. Roads are in good condition. We're going to get our neighbor to pick up something from Costco because I don't think we can get it in the back of the Jeep here. It's one of those stainless steel racks. They got that on for sale for 89 bucks. That's like $40 or $50 off. Got to get that. And the PV is half price, so I'll get it. I was just talking to my neighbor there where I turned the video on. I had to go and stop in and see him for a minute. He said he's got about 8 or 9 of them broken. They all need handles. And he was saying that he was going to get one at the co-op, and it was $100 bucks. So $40 for this one. I hope it lasts me long enough for what I got to do. Mostly what I need it for is when I cut a tree down, if it hangs up, I might be able to roll it to pull it down. And this will greatly enhance the firewood collecting up at Sheepy Hollow. Boy, this guy's got a fair chunk of wood in there. This is where the guy who delivers our wood is from. And I'm not going to get into too much killing all the hardwoods off. I'm just going to cut down the poplar, see how it burns in the fireplace next winter, and if it's okay, I'm going to burn it. And it doesn't matter how much wood we go through. But right now I'm paying $285 a cord, and no doubt it will go up. So we're looking at, say, we'll just say $300 a cord. That's 128 cubic feet. So, and we burn about 3 to 4 cords every winter. This winter not quite so much because it's quite mild and considering the last winter was really cold. It's been cold every winter since I got here, actually. So we moved into Sheepy Hollow in January the 6th, 2016. So now we've been there 5 years, 4 years, 5 years, 4 or 5, 5 I think. Let's have a great debate about that. But anyway, we bought the house. It will be 8 years now, coming up this summer. Yes, and we have all kinds of new restrictions here. We're on. They got our province is using zones. So I guess there's green if everything's okay. It's never been green yet. It's always been yellow. And then we went to orange here just a few days back, which was understandable because, you know, it's so stupid what's going on here. There's people dying all over the friggin' place. Not here. We've had 9 deaths, I think, in the province now. But in the province next to us, they've had something like 10,000 deaths. And that'd be Quebec. And Ontario's not far behind. They're getting 2 or 3 thousand cases a day. And we're somewhere around 140-ish or something. And we just surpassed, if you've been following the chit-chat, we only had like 600 and something, and in the last couple of days we went up 24 yesterday, 30 before that, and 40 before that. And that's all because they allowed people to congregate over Christmas. And there's some freaking idiots out there, man, I'm telling you. Jellyfishes are smarter. So there's hope for some of these people. Now, I'm not saying one thing or another on this, just that, come on, boys, girls, let's just hunker down, get the numbers down, let's get this thing under control. Yeah, there's a Sunday service, a Baptist, United Baptist Church. Well, I'm not a Baptist. I'm in United Church of Canada, and quite fortunate, we don't have to go if we don't want to, so I don't. Not holding it against anybody that does. Whatever floats your boat. Come on now, giddy up there, New Brunswick. New Brunswick sticker on his car. Yes, sir. "17 minutes to get to here from there. Oh, you get tired of coming in the same way all the time. Maybe it's somewhere around here. I think I can buy one of those, what do they call them? Those things that the plastic tubs come in, totes. IBC totes, I think they're called. There's a couple other names for them. People convert them over to firewood. I would like 2 of them. One for the garden, so I could fill it up and use that water for the garden. And another one that I could put firewood in. And then I could just throw a tarp over top of it. It would allow me to dry that wood an extra year or 2. But we'll see. I'm not in the firewood business, so. The previous owner whacked all the trees down. So, although we got a forest, we don't have any really substantial growth of trees on it. Yes, and I remember now, I'm supposed to ask about this hill up here. It's what's left of some kind of prehistoric mountain that used to be here. You can see it up ahead there, just to the right of the road, or the center of the road. As soon as we get around the corner here, we'll see it. So, I guess they started allowing flights from the UK back into Canada because they've got the virus here and there's no stopping it now. That's the new variant. And I usually don't go into the city. This is the first time since before Christmas. And I don't come in here very often. Once a week at the very most. And you have to wear a mask everywhere you go. Even to the takeout windows. Which reminds me, I got a bunch of gift cards in my back pocket that I should throw up in the Jeep here. Oh, jeez. Water's high. There's no ice on there. Behind us is a few miles back is this is the mountain right here. Anyway, a few miles back is the dam. And in the springtime, these islands that are on the right-hand side of here in the river, they're submerged every spring. And after the flood is over, there's a ferry, and a guy puts his cattle on the ferry that he owns and runs them over to the island to fatten them up on really good grass, I guess. Because of the nutrients that the river carries. I'm kind of hoping, and to be honest with you, that they take that dam down, restore the river, get the fish, the salmon that is, coming back up the river to spawn, so that we can start guaranteeing a food source for the province. And go with those miniature nuclear power plants that they're building. Apparently they're very safe now. And a couple of other provinces are looking into it. We do have a great big one. Something's rattling. Oh, that's not the camera. Yep, this Jeep's getting old. This is 2017. And it's got 60,300 kilometers on it, which is what, 40,000 miles or something? But the new one isn't in the cards. For a while yet. And I heard that this Elon Musk is the richest man in the world now, and there's no stopping him now. He's way ahead on the electric car front. They're a little pricey for this old guy to get into. And I don't know about having an electric car out where I live. It should come with solar panels on the roof, actually. These cars in the hood. There's got to have some kind of technology that they could make it so that it's Look at that brave soul. Yeah. But I couldn't imagine anybody. They're not going to be able to get rid of gasoline engines, that's for sure. And I know quite a few people that, well, now I have a few people that have solar systems, and they have a hard time in the wintertime here in Canada trying to get enough solar energy from the sun to be able to run their house without having to run a generator. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, I had to work a little bit this morning for my wife and dragged some of the Christmas stuff down the stairs. Get it back into the basement. Then she'll probably want to do a Valentine's or an Easter thing coming, then it'll be spring, and then it'll be, I don't know, just one thing after another. It's nice. It kind of changes things up, makes her happy, and it gives us something to do. And it doesn't look too bad either. But I gotta complain every time though, just to make sure that she doesn't get out of hand. Hoorah! Oh, green light. We're good. Holy shit. Whoops. That's not very often. Heating, ventilating, air conditioning, and refrigeration. Oh, there's the, oh, that's dangerous. That blue bin on there is, it's either for recycling or you can put your old clothes and stuff like that in there. And they distribute it out to poor people. Ugh. Where next? This is a bad intersection here. There's quite a few accidents. And if things, they put a traffic circle up here last year. The second biggest one in the city, I think. Last time I think we came through here before Christmas. There was an accident. people get confused on these things because we don't have them normally down here much. Holy smokes! So Princess Auto is the first spot. Now how simple is this, eh? Some people here have a hard time turning left, let alone turning right. There's the flag. Good size. Whoa. There's money in this town. I don't know how about so much anymore, but it's a university town. There's 2 or 3 universities here. 2 off the top of my head that I can think of. We'll get over here this time. What the hell's that, a Tiguan? Never heard of that before. Volkswagen Tiguan. Yes, sirree. There's the hospital up there by that blue water tower way up there. We've only got one hospital in this city, and it's a big one. I'm curious. Not that I'm trying to stir the pot, but they're trying to prepare for a whole bunch of cases of COVID. And if we've got one patient in ICU, what are they doing with the rest of the hospital? Like, there's got to be a lot of people. I don't know whether they're sitting around or not, but it would seem that way. Like, my operation's been put off to who knows when. I've waited a year already. Huh. Oh well. This is the intersection we were stuck at when I was coming home at night there in one of the videos. So we won't make that mistake again. Oh, look at that. The lights favoring the old bobby hair. Honey used to live right back there. There. Not many high-rise buildings here. I gotta sniff. Sniffles, I mean. And I sure hope there's not massive lineups at these frickin' stores. What do we got going on here? They're masked. Yeah, everybody's got a mask on driving around, or not driving around, walking around here now. That's sure hard on the frickin' eyeballs. Look at that guy, eh? That was illegal. That's good to see. Kids all got masks on in the playground. They don't have much of a playground there, that's for sure. That's a pretty old school. Now we're on the intersection of George Street, and that's the George Street School, and Regent Street. And most of the roads here have something to do with the royal family. And the Burtts, there's Churchill Street. I'll name a few as we go by. Aberdeen. Now if I hit this right, I can get in front of this guy without knocking the camera over. There we go. Hit it anyway. Oh. And we didn't get the light here anyway. Okay. We tried. Beaverbrook, he's a famous name in Fredericton and New Brunswick. They've got some hockey rinks named after him. The Beaverbrook Art Gallery with a huge Salvador Dali painting in there. That the, what was it? Something about the relatives of Salvador Dali trying to get the painting back. But they lost it in a court battle. So, haha, you're not getting it. And I was in there once. Not my cup of tea. So yeah, I knocked the camera down on that, speed it up, and the guy turned right. And here we go. Someday I'll take you to the rich area of, or one of the richer areas of Fredericton, and you can see how the people that have live. It has it all. There's a nice little piece of property in there that guy's got too, with all the trees. Huh. And up here on the other side of these lights, I'll point it out if I remember, is my doctor's office. I've got 3 doctors in there, maybe 4. Oh, let's go. Come on. Too fast to slow down now. This big brick red brick building here. I got doctors on the second floor and the top floor, fifth floor, whatever. And that's the hospital off on the left, way over there. With the, I don't know if you can see it with the camera. And that's veterans just on the left. I gave him a TV once. I think it was like one of those big one of the old-fashioned TVs when I was moving overseas. I thought some veteran could use it, so there you go. Fill your boots, boys. And this city hotel here on the left, apparently they're going to turn that into poor people's housing, which is good in a way, I suppose. They used to have a whole bunch of decorations and weird stuff out on the corner of here. If I could find some pictures, I'll show you them too someday. I gotta go digging through all my stuff. It's pretty neat. They had lobster traps and fishermen and you name it. And the city said, no, you gotta get rid of that. You can't have that there. What's wrong with your head? All right. Oh, there's a brick in there. I have to go in there someday, see what it... I went and bought a whole bunch of furniture years ago from the brick. Uh-huh. We're almost there. So hopefully I can get in and out of the store real quick. I forgot my grocery list for the store. That's the RCMP building off onto the right. That's where they put the more serious criminals for court before they send them off to jail or prison. Yeah. Here we go, come on, let's go. Let's not diddle around, boys and girls. Oh, look at that, it's lunchtime. I'll get all my stuff before I even consider any of that. And my wife did get me some, what do you call those things? Those cards, money cards? Dairy Queen and Tim's and stuff like that. Oh, sander. That jerk off. I can't see jack diddly squat here because I didn't clean off my mirror. And put the disabled sticker up this freaking time. Alright, use it if you got it, right? Mask, good, no lineup. Be right back. Oh well, rain check, they said. Alright. Oh, I gotta friggin'. Then we're almost out here, so what I'll do, forgot to freaking clean that mirror off. Bugger looks like he's... I'm gonna leave the disabled frigging card on. The last time I came here, wouldn't you know it, they tried to give me $100 and some odd fine. That kind of freaked me out. But the city was in the Christmas spirit, we'll say. And I didn't have to pay for it. Ooh, there's a spot right there. Oh, get myself all frigged up here. Oh, there's a... Let's go on this one. This is where I got the ticket last time. I believe. So I'll just let that run off, and we'll see you. Here, I'm going to shut it off at this time anyway. Thanks for coming on this part of the journey, and soon we'll, there, we'll do it this way. Soon I'll, hate these things. We'll have the round 2 on the way back. Hang on. Okay, let's go home. Everybody and their freaking dogs in there today. Let me see. Get this sorted out. Oh. Alright, what are we doing here? Not going to flip that way, not going to flip that way. Okay. There we go. It's crazy in here. Now see if we can get the old glasses sorted out. There. It just reminds me of like Abu Dhabi, going in and out of buildings outside in the summertime in the humidity. Your glasses would fog up. You got pretty good after a while of being able to drop your glasses, let them slide off your nose so that you can see where you're going, but there we go. So not too much of stuff going on. I think I got everything on the list. We had 5 cases of pop. Okay. And let's go left this time. We're going on the north side down Main Street. Oh, gonna slow down for the kids. Look at that. Right on the money. What time is it? 2:30, so they're still in. Little varmints. I know a family that pulled their kids out of school yesterday, I guess it was. Or just the other day. We'll go a different way home. We'll go straight out this way. Just tired, I need to relax. I'll skip the coffee. And we're going to go up the Royal Road. Oh, there's a big building there, and it's a new one. Now, when we come into town earlier, we are on that overpass there going to the right, just before the traffic light. Now we'll go underneath it, and we'll head up the, as I said, the Royal Road, and we'll be heading towards, what the hell do they call it now? Out towards Crow Hill, but there's some towers. I've taken you this way before, but we're just going to go this way because today is one of those days. I'm whipped. Wow. We'll just go with the speed limit. No sense getting ourselves in a big rush today. I got to unload all of this. There's a 5 or 6 cases of pop. We lasted about 2 weeks, I guess. Today's the 8th, I think. Oh, not quite 2 weeks without any pop. I don't care what anybody says. I'd rather drink the pop than the water, and I know better, but all that sugar. Didn't buy a pile of sweets this time. Now, we were at 48 feet downtown Fredericton. And we're on the north side here. We're probably a good 100 feet now. 181. -4. And by the time we get home, it'll be -5, -6, -7, somewhere around there. I stopped at the Dairy Queen and used my, what do you call those, gift cards. I got the $7 meal of some sort. It was a cheeseburger, wasn't very good. Caramel sundae, I think it was, or butterscotch, one or the other. And the fries were good. And I got whatever's left over of the pop. was enough to tide me over, and my wife asked me what I ate. Better keep quiet because I'm having burgers again tonight, so. Well, I bought some back ribs, and I bought a great big pork loin. I can slice that into pork chops without the bone on it. The only thing I don't like about it is they cut all the fat off of all the food now, or off the meat. Some honey garlic sausages. A bunch of juice. Ground turkey for the boys. We boil that up and break it up, add it to their vegetables in the morning. I'm whipped. I was tired when I got out of Costco. Met Debbie Connors in there, Richardson, something like that. Nice girl, nurse. Always nice to be nice to the nurses, you know. I even married one. There's no way I can marry two. They're a pretty close-knit group. Massey Ferguson, I think the only tractor built in Canada. Most of the tractors are built in various places of Asia. Yeah, I'm going the speed limit, a little better. Got two cars behind me, eager to get going. Oh, that's okay. Just want to enjoy the ride home. Gas station. Here we go, 80. Let's go, folks. There's a nice pile of firewood right there. Looks like mostly sticks. If they want to go by, they can go by. Guy fixed his tennis court thing up a little. Man, oh man, I'm tired. Oh, just one car. I don't know why you'd want to paint your house white. Guy's got his own plow. A lot of people in the country got their own plows. Problem with the plow is you could only get it off the road so far. And then you're kind of stuck. Then you have to get maybe somebody in with a front end loader on there to move it some more. The way mine is that I just hit it with the snow blower and blow it all over. Actually, I blow all mine mostly down on the downhill side, so that when it melts, it doesn't have to go across the road and into the yard. Wouldn't want to live in that house, right there underneath those big freaking power lines. Oh well, each to your own. -5, and we're 461 feet. Pretty soon off in the distance we'll see a tower, and we'll be at Hamtown Corner. Now I remember. A lot of pines there. Nice country drive on a Friday. And I wished I bought that coffee now, because I'm almost out of pop. And there's nobody behind me now. That's it. Easy sailing now. Any luck, well, maybe we'll see a moose today. Haven't seen one of them in a long time. That's a dead one. Tree. Almost the middle of January. Wow. That sure happened fast. There we are. This is Hamtown Corner. I don't know what that tower's for. We'll be hanging left, hanging over towards Crow Hill here. This is kind of like the back way of Burtts Corner. Oh, we got a guy behind us already. Oh. And there's the church up yonder. And we're at 828 feet. So right here is higher than Sheepy Hollow by 30 feet. Yes, sirree. Look at that, eh? Grease lightning. Let's see. Well, let's tell you a few places I've lived, I guess. Dorn, Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. And if that's quick to spelling. They can put that all together. And then they never make the line big enough so you can write it in there. And from there, my dad moved to Edmonton. We stayed there for a little while. Then, off to Ottawa. Stayed there for a couple of years. Now I'm 5. Left there, headed to, let's see, it was in Ottawa? Yeah. Headed on, went on the Princess of Ivernia to somewhere in Europe. We stayed at, or lived in Zweibrücken, Germany, till I was 10. Then we moved back to New Brunswick. Up to, started out in Fredericton, New Brunswick as 10. Then, that was about April, I think. Then from there, we moved up to Chatham so I could start school up there in New Brunswick. Stayed there for 5 years. Then my dad, oh, this is Crow Hill. This is the church right here. It was higher back there. Oh, well. Thought it was higher here. 754 feet. Whoa, get on the road here. And from Zweibrücken, we went to Fredericton, Chatham, and from there we lived in a place called Fairvale on the end of the Gondola Point Road. Stayed there a couple of years. Then, from Fairvale, we moved out west to Calgary. Went to Calgary, and I stayed there till I was about 18. And I joined up in the military, and off I went. And I started Cornwallis in Nova Scotia, to Kingston, Ontario, to Borden, Ontario, and then I quit, went back to Calgary, lived in Edmonton for a little bit, back to Calgary, then Fox Creek, Alberta, for a few years, back to Calgary, then I went to Fredericton. From Fredericton, off I went to the Middle East for 13 years, and come back to live out in Burtts Corner, which is basically outside Fredericton again. And I don't intend on going anywhere now, except for groceries and up and down the hill into the woods, beaver hunting. You know, we got enough squirrels around our place to eat too, but I don't think the wife would like that. And my mother-in-law gives me some ransom money every once in a while, so that I don't kill the squirrels. But the boys aren't on that program, so they get them instead. And I don't hunt anymore. It's not that important. Not that desperate either. Before I used to hunt, it was because I needed to help feed my family. But me and my wife would never eat a freaking moose in 2 years. Even if we ate it almost every day. So here we are. We're at the Dorn Ridge Road. And when we came out, we went straight ahead and to the left. And if you look on Google Map, that's all you'll see is the beginning of this road here, because they didn't bother going up it, which is okay. There. How's that? It's wobbly now. Okay. Bring on that vaccine. I was watching a news report. At the rate Ontario is doing it, it's going to take 10 years to vaccinate just that one province. Unfreaking believable. They're so freaking slow. They're not organized. They've had a year to get organized. Anyway, won't be long now. We won't be seeing no moose because we're almost home. What was it, 11 kilometers this road? Slow her down a bit. There's no rush. Here we are, 2 bridges. You can see the salt on the road here. That ends up getting on your car, for those that don't know. We put salt on the roads in the wintertime here, and that's to help melt the ice off of it. What happens is that on a milder day, if it's even slightly wet, your tires will pick up and fling that salt on the side of your car, and it doesn't take very long, then it starts eating through the friggin' paint and the metal inside your vehicle, and then you get these friggin', all of a sudden you're driving a hillbilly wagon. So we paid extra and had some kind of a plastic coat added to the outside of the Jeep, just so that it would help maintain the integrity of the metal, the body, a few extra years. But already we had paint bubbling up on the front hood there that they had to pay, and they paid for it and fixed it up. Oh, I sure look forward to getting home every day. I feel sorry for the people that live on this road and they have to drive into the city to work. That's an awful long way to go. That's like an hour and a half each day added onto your 8.5-hour job. That's 10 hours. That's like a 12-hour shift, actually. You go in and do your work, and they never pay you for your lunch hour. Cheap bunch of buggers. I just noticed that's a lot of pine there. I wonder if they planted some of these. So here we are. This is the end of the chip seal. And now we're on a dirt road. Oh, what's going on here? Okay, nothing. I must have touched the brake. I'm thinking, oh no, the frickin' thing died. And that's a healthy walk home. from here. Especially if I had to take all the pop and all the groceries by hand. It'd take for frickin' ever. Ah, there he is. Mr. Neil. He's not supposed to be there. He's not in the bubble. We have a thing called the bubble here. It means you can have within your house right now in the orange zone for the COVID, you can have just you and your wife and the kids or whatever if you got some. Only the people living at home are allowed to get together. And when it goes to yellow, you can have they say you can increase your bubble to about 20 people. Oh, there's a vehicle. Not sure who that is. So you're going to have 20 people in your bubble. And all they're trying to do is limit how many people you're in contact with, so we can keep the numbers down on how much we're spreading it. Holy, Donnie's got the freaking thing moved. Unbelievable. He bought an old city snowblower that needed to be rewired or something. And I see he's got, it actually runs. Yep. Yeah, we're getting close now. Little mini home, an old home. Slow her down, this is a dangerous hill, this one. Whee! The old Flowers Farm. And for you folks that still have parents that are living, go visit them if you can. They're not far away. Or phone them. Say hello. You never know how much they miss you. Oh, we got mail. Oh, I got me a big bag here. A bag of pumpkins or some damn thing. And some flyers, because it's Friday. And that's it. New internet options in the neighborhood. I wonder what the hell that is. We could sure use that. Yeah, I'm not doing my seatbelt up. Open sesame. Yeah, so that's the end of the video again there, folks. I know it'll be a long one. It'll take for frickin' ever to upload it. I wish you all a happy day tomorrow, because it'll take me forever to get this uploaded. Alright. Take care, folks. I'm glad I'm home. Now, empty all this crap out of here. Now, what do we got here? Good, the litter already fell on the floor. Okay, let's get rid of the garbage first. Oh, sorry about that. I forgot about you guys. Well, thanks for coming along. Probably too close. And we're going to sign off right now. I've got a ton of freaking groceries to pack in, as you can see. And then I'm going to edit the video, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.